I just told you for the last time, do not have him watching my child, bro. Why do you have him watching my child, man?
First of all, where did you even come from?
What you mean? I just came from the jail. Where is you going, man? Give me my child, bro.
Keep this money.
Give me my child, man. Why you got him watching our child, man?
What's wrong with him watching?
I don't want him watching my child. Look at him.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB the Flair. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got something pretty good today, man. We got, yo, man, this is a little crazy, dog. This is crazy, man. We got this father who is upset because he has his baby mother, right? His baby mother is up here allowing her brother to watch their kid. Now, I know to a regular person, somebody's going to be like, well, what's the issue with that? What's the issue with my little brother, or if it's my little sister watching our kid? Like, what's the issue there? Well, the issue here is, man, the brother, right? The brother is playing for the other team. Let's just put it that way, right? He is playing for the other team. He might be a part of that community because he is wearing lipstick and eyeliner and all of that good stuff, right? Now, the father is furious, right? The father is furious. Now, of course, you got to go through the comments, man. But I just got to throw it out there. You got to love the comment section. You got to love who is a deadbeat. You got to love a lot of these pages, man, that dedicate, that dedicate their page, their platform to advocating for men. This stuff is just, it's beautiful, man. And just seeing the comment section is just refreshing, right? It's just refreshing. But I agree with every single person in that comment section because, once again, man, it's the father's child, right? Now, the mothers, they're always going to be nurturers, so they're always going to be, oh, well, if that's what you want to do, then it's okay. If that's how you want, if that's how you feel, it's okay. Nobody should be hurting my little baby. Like, nah, it doesn't work that way, right? We need to be growing some men. That's just what it is, right? We need to have more men. So in this situation, man, you got this brother pretty much trying to take care of a kid, right? Or pretty much babysitting the kid, and the baby mother knows this, and the father has expressed this plenty of times, but she doesn't want to listen. And this is why a lot of people say this is y'all try to indoctrinate these kids, right? When you have a lot of these women who sit over here and like to call men down low, understand a lot of these men are coming from your single parent households. When a lot of these women sit over here and talk about your men who are burglars and just degenerates in the black community, a lot of them come from black households, right? And you're sitting over here encouraging this behavior. So your son is sitting over here hanging around your brother every day, right? And he sees this stuff, he thinks that stuff is okay, right? So it's all about influence, right? If you sit over here and think, man, nothing is going to happen to that kid sitting over here hanging around that brother, that's BS. Because these are going to be the same people that, when this kid do grow up, because he is always hanging around this, because he's always hanging around this guy, guess what's going to happen, right? The women are going to sit up here and say, well, he's always been like that. No, right? No, you didn't sit over here, man, and raise a boy. You raised a very feminine man. Let's just put it that way, right? And you allowed him to sit over here and see a man wearing makeup and everything, and he thinks that stuff is okay. So instead of just sitting over here saying, hey, well, you know what? Well, we allowed that when he was little. That's why he has the mindset that he has now. It's, oh, well, he's always been that way. That's not the case. You have always been a bad parent, and you allowed this stuff to happen. So let's go ahead and watch this video.
I just told you for the last time, do not have him watching my child, bro. Why do you have him watching my child, man?
First of all, where did you even come from?
What you mean? I just came from the jail. Where is you going, man? Give me my child, bro.
Keep this money.
Give me my child, man. Why you got him watching our child, man?
What's wrong with him watching?
I don't want him watching my child. Look at him.
Ain't nothing wrong with him.
You don't confuse my child, man. Give my child, bro.
Ain't nothing wrong with him.
Give my child, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with him.
What you mean it ain't nothing wrong with him?
Nothing wrong
And then
with
you
him.
pay him $5.
Move. Dallas, you cool with it?
I know. I told you I don't want your brother watching my child, bro. I told you that. I told you that I don't want your brother watching my child.
Well, he watching him.
Man, give me my son, man. Give me my son, bro. Give me my son, man.
Now, move.
Yeah. Man, give me my son. Give me my son.
See?
Oh, I told you that from the get-go. I don't want him watching I don't even want him around my child, bro. I don't even want him around my child. What you mean?
It's okay, bro. You can go.
Come on, man. I don't even want him in my crib, bro.
You gonna watch him? You gonna watch your kid?
I don't even want him. Yes, I will watch my kid.
No.
Get him out of here, man. I don't even want this nigga in my crib. Just look at him, man.
And
then you gave him $5.
Look at you.
Then you gave him $5.
The father 1,000%. I agree with the father 1,000%. And like I said, you will have these same women that will sit up here and say, "Oh, well, you know, once again, that's just who he is. He's always been that way." No, you've allowed him to think that this stuff is okay. You have allowed him to think that this stuff is okay. And this is what happens, man, when you live or when you have kids with a lot of your women, man, who were born in the 90s, who were born in the 80s, because they have such an open mind that they will allow anything to slide. And once again, it will always be a detriment to the child. And then the child got to go to school and he's around that stuff all day. Once again, man, you're not doing anything, man, to prevent this stuff. Just careless, right? Just careless. But let's go ahead and look at the comment. So someone in the comment says, "I agree with that." Look, man, they got 10,000 likes off of that, man. So of course, man, everybody and their mama got to agree with this one. Everybody and their mama got to agree. Somebody else says, "One of the reasons why these little boys being girls," shaking my head. As I stated, a lot of you women, right? It's just funny. A lot of your black women like to sit over here and say, "Well, a lot of your black men, most of your black men, if not all your black men, are down low. Most of your black men are this. Most of your black men like to mess with each other." But these are the same women that are raising these same guys. It's like you're essentially making fun of your own creation. That doesn't make any sense, but welcome to the black community, right? Welcome to the sisterhood. Somebody else says, "The boy got on lashes and lipstick. Sir, get your son and never return." Somebody else says, "He had to say, 'Give me my child' too many times. Way too many times. Way too many times." It shouldn't even have to be that way. It should be, "Hey, man, look, give me my child," right? Give me my child, because once again, you're dealing with somebody else's child. And see, that's the issue, man. A lot of people think, man, they can just sit over here and dictate how somebody else's child is going to be ran. It doesn't work that way. Somebody else says, "Damn right, keep that punk away from your son." Then somebody else says, "Bro, y'all made this little boy put eyelashes on. He didn't even want to do the video." Take it with a grain of salt. Hey, man, once again, you got to take these videos with a grain of salt. You got to take these videos with a grain of salt. Somebody else says, "Then you gave him $5. Then somebody else says, "The real question is, what the F she got on?" Somebody else says, "What the F he is," right? The child going to be confused. Somebody also says, "I only ask once for my child. Second is force." Somebody else says, "Nah, sis, something is definitely wrong with him." Somebody else says, "Not in front of the kid. That's a private conversation. He's still a kid." And then somebody else says, "I feel him, but the brother's still a kid. I would have had the convo in another room or something." Or yeah, no, don't record it. But but pretty much as somebody said, "Bro, y'all made this little boy put on eyelashes. He didn't even want to do this video," right? So once again, you got to take it with a grain of salt, right? When you look at the boy, I mean, hey, when I look at him, man, it look like he about to cry, right? It look like he about to cry. But I mean, hey, he could be putting his head down like, "I mean, shoot, man, like, I don't even want to do this." But I mean, hey, man, once again, you to sit up here and think that this stuff doesn't happen, to sit over here and think that, once again, we don't have this. And like I said, this video could be definitely be very, very true. I mean, it looks real. But once again, man, we've seen plenty of times where a lot of your women don't mind allowing the child, allowing a little boy to do female things, to do feminine things. Prime example, D-Wade's son, right? That's a prime example. And when you hear D-Wade's backstory, right, people, if you understand Dwayne Wade's backstory, he was raised around a lot of women, and he admitted that he used to walk around with wearing feminine clothes and all that good stuff. It's kind of weird, but I mean, hey, right?
As kids, I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever my sisters wear. When all my sisters did, I try to do those things.
So, I mean, once again, it's all because he was around a bunch of women. So, I mean, hey, y'all let me know down below, man. How do y'all feel about this, man? I mean, hey, man, once again, you're going to be seeing a whole lot of this stuff. You're going to be seeing a whole lot of this stuff where women are just allowing their sons to do whatever and sitting over here not allowing the boys to be boys, right? So, I mean, hey, but y'all let me know down below, how do you feel? Once again, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.